おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様、嬢様. I'm very, very reverby today. It's been so long since I streamed, which is what I say every time that I come back, but also it has. It's been over a month. Anyway, today I am trying to do karaoke for the first time, and I'm like listening to myself talk at the same time. Here, I'll take a headphone out. That's better. Hello, Alex Sama. Hello, Dionysus Sama. Nice to see you again after a while. Anime Magic was pretty good. It was... Not everything went as smoothly as I could have possibly hoped, but as far as like the cafe goes, it was pretty good. We got to welcome a lot more new Goshujin-sama, and we have a lot of people who visited Maid Cafe for the very first time, which is always super exciting, and they all seemed like they had a really good time, so that was good. I feel like my experience was a little bit tainted because, and this is not even part of the con. This has nothing to do with the convention itself, but I made it almost so. The convention is Anime Magic and it's in Illinois, so we were driving 6 hours to Illinois, and I made it like 5 hours of the way, and I was driving on the Illinois tollway, and a giant rock flew at my windshield and exploded it. And then I got to deal with that right before the con, so that was great. Yeah, 6 hours is nothing to those of us who live in the Midwest United States. That's like easy. Yeah, it was really scary. It was really, really, truly terrifying. Luckily, it was a rental car, so like I didn't have to deal with that with my own vehicle or anything, which I'm very, very thankful for. But it was still really stressful to like they were like, oh, it's fine, you can just drive it to the nearest rental place and then we'll like get you a new car. And I'm like, well, I don't feel safe driving it actually. So yeah, that's how my weekend started. It was kind of, it got better from there, but yeah. I also did a lot more dancing this con, which is good. I learned to dance this con that I didn't get to do because it was a duet and my duet partner didn't get the chance to learn it, but I did other dances. I did group dances and I did the duet that I know with Miyuki, so that was really fun. And yeah, and I have a bunch of leftover cake. I brought a Tupperware specifically to bring home extra cake that I knew we would have at the end of the weekend, and so I have cake for at least the rest of the week. Anyway, I'm laughing and smiling, but today I'm deep in the feels, you know. I'm gonna feel, let's see, I don't have a sad, I can do that. That's not really the right feels. There. I'm deep in the feels. Yeah, though, I'm gonna sing a bunch of emo songs today. And it's funny because after Anime Magic, we usually do it like a group karaoke thing at a private karaoke place. And we did that, but also I didn't want to be super depressing, so we mostly sang like I'm Just Ken and happy fun songs like that. So today is going to be my chance to really be depressed. Feel my feelings, which I already have today because I've been practicing these songs. Because I was like, I should probably practice at least one time before I get on stream and do that. So, without further ado, let me very quickly get this into my karaoke setup. Hey, there we are. Look at us, we're just in the digital void. I still haven't, as you probably can tell, I still have not figured out my, like chat setup, but that's okay. This is a very temporary karaoke situation. I have my model mama, I have requested her to get me a backdrop that looks like our cafe, so it looks like I'm doing karaoke at our cafe, which I think is appropriate. But for now we have this. Let me grab the songs. Yeah, we missed you at Anime Magic, Alex-sama, but we knew we would see you again very soon, so it's okay. We have another con coming up soon, Anime Fusion. And yeah, it is a far drive. Like, I said 6 hours is nothing, but that is a far drive. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm glad you like it. It was a free resource. Okay. I think I'm going to start with a song that I know is completely and easily within my range. I wanted, so I'm going to start with the Panic at the Disco song. It's called Northern Downpour. And I did find a version that had some of the background vocals, but also it like, the song itself kind of splits weird, so if you only hear it in one headphone at first, that's normal and intentional. All right. This is Northern Downpour. Yeah, I love Panic at the Disco too. If all our life is but a dream, fantastic posing greed, then we should feed our jewelry to the sea. For diamonds do appear to be just like broken glass to me. And then she said she can't believe genius only comes along in storms of fabled foreign tongues, dripping eyes and flooded lungs. Northern Downpour sends its love. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Sugar cane in the easy morning, where the rain's my one and lonely. The ink is running toward the page, it's chasing off the days. Look back at both feet and that winding knee. I missed your skin when you were eased. You clicked your heels and wished for me. Through playful lips made of yarn, that fragile Capricorn unraveled words like moths upon old scarves. I know the world's a broken bone, but melt your headaches, call it home. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Sugar cane in the easy morning, where the veins my one and lonely. Sugar cane in Yay! First ever karaoke song. Boy, that was a downer. That's the theme of today, I guess. Has anyone else here ever experienced post-con depression? Honestly, it's not too bad for me this weekend, but there have absolutely been cons when, like, we wrapped up the cafe and everyone left and I was just there by myself. Really feeling it, you know? But it's a real thing. It's a real thing that people actually, like, identifiably get really sad after cons. Because there's such a sense of community and, like, yeah. Anyway, how to transition from sad song to sad song, right? So I'm going to be doing a mix of, like, pop, emo songs and musical songs because that's who I am as a person. So right now, we're going to do a musical song. I think I'm gonna try and switch between them. I'm gonna do, like, one pop or emo song and then one karaoke song. One musical song. Alright. So the next thing I'm going to sing, and I did not check the key on this one. Some of them I haven't gotten the chance to check the key on, but I can change it if I need to, so. Maybe? There we go. This one is, it's kind of loud. This one is Maybe from the musical Annie. And let me know if the sound's okay. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Bet you they're young, bet you they're smart, bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Bet you they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, baby. So don't mind my glass clinking. I recently got into using glass straws, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's very loud. I love all of your various emoji Dionysus. They're very cute. Alright, I think, trying to decide. Should we do another Panic at the Disco, or should we do a Chapel Roan? It's like, do I want to be at the bottom of my range, or do I want to be at the top of my range? You vote Panic? All right, let's do another Panic song then. Okay. Stretching it out, good posture. Gotta have good posture when you sing, or I will not be able to hit those notes. All right. So this is another song from Pretty Odd, which is an album by Panic, and it's called She Had the World. she couldn't ever have me. She said she'd won the world at a carnival, but she could never win me, 'cause she couldn't ever catch me. I know why, because when I look in her eyes, I just see the sky. When I look in her eyes, well, I just see the sky. You could love me if I knew how to lie, but who could love me? I am out of my mind, throwing a line out to see if I can catch a dream. The sun was always in her eyes. She didn't even see me, but that girl had so much love. She'd wanna kiss you all the time. Yeah, she'd wanna kiss you all the time. She said she'd won the world at a carnival, but I'm sure I didn't ruin her, just made her more interesting. I'm sure I didn't ruin her, just made her more interesting. I know why, because when I look in her eyes, I just see the sky. When I look in her eyes, well, I just see the sky. Don't love you, I'm just passing the time. You could love me if I knew how to lie, but who could love me? I am out of my mind, throwing a line out to see if I can catch a dream. There we go. She had the world. I know part of that, the middle part of that song, that's like, I don't love you, I'm just passing the time. That was a popular TikTok audio for a hot sec, which is unfortunate that it's relatable to so many people. Man. Alright, do I missed one? Hold up. Before I close the window? There we go. Alright, we'll do another musical song. Let me see. Do I want... Let's do a really... Let's do a really long, dramatic one. So this is a song from a musical called The Last 5 Years, which has a super interesting format. So it's about the relationship of two people over the course of 5 years, but you don't see it chronologically. You see it, the beginning of the musical starts at the beginning of their relationship for the woman, and for the man, that's the end of the relationship. So it goes, you see it like going backwards for him and forwards for her, and they kind of meet in the middle, and yeah, it's super, super interesting, extremely sad. The relationship does not work in the end, spoilers. I mean, you'd find that out from the last song, but first song, end of the relationship. Anyway, this is still hurting from the last 5 years. Just this part gets me, just this little blip of music at the start. Jamie is over and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon, and I'm still hurting. Jamie at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie is probably feeling just fine, and I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? That you swore to be true. What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie is sure something wonderful died. Jamie decides it's his right to decide. Jamie's got secrets he doesn't confide, and I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away, run away, run and find something better. Go and ride the sun away, run away, like it's simple, like it's right. Give me a day, Jamie, bring back the lies, hang them back on the wall. Maybe I see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie is over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the facts, that wouldn't speed the time. Once the foundation's cracked and I'm still Is that the end of the track? Okay. There's like a little bit more instrumental there, but yeah, that one's sad. Can you tell I've related that one before? Very practiced at that one. But also I'm a theater kid, so like I can be very dramatic at the drop of a hat if need be. Okay, how to transition from that one into something else. That one was pretty belty, so I think next I'm gonna do a Chaperone song because she's also a little belty. I'm just gonna take a sip of water real quick. There we go. Alright, big fan of Chaperone. A lot of her songs are not cafe appropriate. So I have to be very selective on which ones I choose to sing. But this one is pretty appropriate, all things considered. So this is Kaleidoscope. Also, she has like a massive range, so bear with me. Here we go again. Everything is fine. I guess we could pretend we didn't cross the line. But ever since that day, everything has changed. The way I write your name, the curse of letter A, whenever it may be that you go on your way. If you really wanna leave, I'll never make you stay. Whatever you decide, I will understand, and it'll all be fine. Just go back to being friends. And love is a kaleidoscope. How it works we'll never know. And even all the change is somehow all the same. Turning to the left and right, colors shining in your eye. And even upside down, it's beautiful somehow. It's never just a shape alone. Love is a kaleidoscope. And if you ever find someone who could write a better song for you, well, I'd love to see them try. Put it all in words and sing it all in tune. There's no one else who could. The only one is you. And if you change your mind, I will understand. And it'll just take time to go back to being friends. And love is a kaleidoscope. How it works we'll never know. And even all the change is somehow all the same. Turning to the left and right, colors shining in your eye. And even upside down, it's beautiful somehow. Every color of the rainbow. Don't be afraid to hold it close. It's never just a shape alone. Love is a kaleidoscope. I should not do sad karaoke. Oh man, this is just me feeling things for everyone to see, which I guess, I don't know, maybe that's entertaining to some. It's cathartic, maybe? I don't know. I'm glad it was okay. Yeah, that one's like big range. Big going from low to high real quick. So I hope the reverb is helping. But it is such a beautiful song. I've always wanted to do that song for karaoke, and I don't know that I would ever be able to do it in person for karaoke, because it's daunting and also sad and slow, and it doesn't really make for like good times karaoke, but such a beautiful song. Chaperone is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I have a couple more songs queued up that I've actually practiced and found instrumentals for, but maybe I'll think of more as I go. But let's do another musical song. So this is all of the sad musical songs I'm doing, besides Annie. Annie's, everyone knows Annie, but this is also kind of a more niche musical. It isn't. These musicals aren't niche for musical people, but they're niche in the public consciousness. So this one's called Aida, and it's about ancient Egypt and like a love triangle, but like you know, the kind of love triangle where it's two women and one man, and the women aren't in a love triangle with each other, so it's really just a me. But yeah, it's about war and slavery and love and freedom and following your heart versus doing things that you feel that you're supposed to. And it's really a really wonderful musical. Highly recommend. And also it's kind of a Disney one. It's not, Disney's never made like a movie about it, but it is done by people who have done a lot of Disney music. So anyway, this is I Know the Truth from Aida. And a lot of songs from Aida will make me cry, or not, will make me very sad. It takes more to make me cry, unless I'm already that sad, but this isn't one of them, thankfully. This is just a sad one. Very long intro. There we go. How have I come to this? How did I slip and fall? How did I throw half a lifetime away without any thought at all? This should have been my time. It's over, it never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can. I try to blame it on fortune, some kind of shift in a star. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. It's flown just a little too far. I know the truth, and it mocks me. I know the truth, and it shocks me. It's flown just a little too far. Why do I want him still? Why, when there's nothing there? How to go on with the rest of my life, to pretend I don't care? This should have been my time. It's over, it to blame it on fortune, some kind of twist in my fate. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. I learned it a little too late. I know the truth, and it mocks me. I know the truth, and it shocks me. I learned it a little too late. Too late. Ooh, I got real belty at the end there. Let me know. I have a limiter on, so like hopefully I never get peaky, but let me know if it's ever too loud or anything. Oh man. Theater kid vibes. Alright. I haven't gone all out theater kid in such a long time. I forgot I knew how to do that. Wild. Keep drinking water. Stay hydrated. I was so dehydrated this weekend. Hotels are always very, very dry. Hotel rooms are always very dry. And then when I'm with the cafe, I like never remember to drink water. So I'm making up for it now. Oh, okay. Let's pull it back from the theater kid just a little bit. We're going to go back to Panic at the Disco. This is one of their more recent songs compared to Pretty Odd, which is pretty early on. This is from Death of a Bachelor. It's called Impossible Year, and I am just going to preface this with, I don't know what my range is right now. I've been singing real high. I don't know if I can go as low as this requires, but Brandon Urie also has a huge range, so we'll see. There's no sunshine this impossible year, only black days and sky gray and clouds full of fear and storms full of sorrow that won't disappear, just typhoons and monsoons this impossible year. There's no good times this impossible year, just a beachfront of bad blood and a close that's unclear. All the guests at the party, they're so insincere, they just intrude and exclude this impossible year. There's no you and me this impossible year, only heartache and heartbreak and gin made of tears, the bitter pill I swallow, the scar souvenir, that tattoo, your last bruise, this impossible year. There's never no. Oh my gosh. There's no you and me. There's no good times. This impossible year. I was belting so high. I should have spent that 30-second music break bringing my voice back down because got through it though. Got through it. There we go. That was a long outro. Whew. Oh, no, don't start another one. Okay, there we go. Oh. That's all the songs I had pulled up. I think I could probably go for an hour. I think I have another, 10-15 minutes left in me if I want to find another. I'm dizzy from all the belting. I want to find another. I'm gonna find another musical karaoke, I think. 'Cause musicals have a lot of sad songs. Sad musical theater songs karaoke. Let's go. Oh, Hamilton's got a lot of sad songs. I can sing Hamilton. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. This is the first song on this playlist. It's Burn from Hamilton. Let's see if it's in a key I can sing in. Probably. Okay. I have not practiced this one, so wish me luck. I saved every letter you wrote me from the moment I read them. I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the... Okay, I'm gonna be so good right now. I don't remember how this song goes. I don't generally sing Angelica songs when we sing Hamilton, so let's do a different Hamilton song. Helpless is slow, but not sad. Satisfied. Maybe satisfied? Maybe satisfied. Let's try satisfied. Butler on your rap debut? A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to your union, to revolution, and the hope that you provide, may you always be satisfied. that night, I just might. I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over ourselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger-pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. As a woman who has never been satisfied, I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself, you're like me. I've never been satisfied. Is that right? Why am I singing duet? My name is Angelica Schuyler. Lots of talking, there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait. So this is what it feels like to match with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling, the freedom of seeing the light. Ben Franklin with a key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total, agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give him a chance. I asked him about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, and then I turn to see my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless, and her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father, so I'm the one who has to social con for one. I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. Ha! That doesn't mean I want him any less. I haven't sung this in probably 5 years. He's after me because I'm a scholar sister that elevates his status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduce him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. He will never be satisfied. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, he at least should be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! To the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride. From your sister, who is always by your side. To your union, and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride. And I know he'd never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. Well, I got through that one despite not having sung that in so many years. Sorry, that was so loud. Okay. Maybe one more song. I'm just gonna type in sad karaoke and we'll see what we get. Heartbreak playlist. Yes, please. Let us be heartbroken together. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. I like mostly know that one probably. Traitor. I know some of her songs have swears in them. I have not scoped them out yet, so maybe I don't do that. Oh. Sure, let's try this one. This is from my childhood. This is Take a Bow by Rihanna. And I will see if I remember it and if this is in my key. Oh, this takes me back. Standing ovation. Nope. Timing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You look so dumb right now. Standing outside my house, trying to apologize. You're so ugly when you cry. Please just cut it out. And don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Maybe when I know you're only sorry you got caught. But you put on quite a show, really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Grab your clothes and get gone. You better hurry up before the sprinklers come on. Talking about, girl, I love you, you're the one. This just looks like a rerun. Please, what else is on? Oh, and don't tell me you're sorry, 'cause you're not. Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught. Whoa, but you put on quite a show, really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. You wore the award for best love. There goes to you. I remember this. For Nick. Do I? Faithful to me. Let's hear your speech out. How about a round of applause? A standing ovation. But you put on quite a show. You really had me going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Very entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. But it's over now. When was the last time you heard that song? Alright, I think, since that is all the songs that I prepared today, and then some, that's probably where I will leave it. Although, I have to admit, I got very into the singing songs that I haven't sung in 5 years, 5, 10 years. So maybe I will revisit the old songs. I don't know. They're not that old, but like they're old enough that Generation Alpha doesn't know them probably. So a thought for the next karaoke. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have dinner. Gonna figure out what I have for dinner. I could go get sushi, I guess. It is Sushi Wednesday at the grocery store where I get sushi. But let's see who we could potentially read into. Oh, I guess technically we have another person who's doing some idol training, so also karaoke, and she is my Oshi. So let's go ahead and read into my Oshi, and then yeah, I will see you in the next time. I am really hoping I will have more time in the near future, now that I don't have like con after con to do. So, all right, いってらっしゃいませご主人様, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for being here.